commercial property as well. And then I rent up here, and then the lady who owns the property, she rents at the top. But downstairs is like a bodega setup, and then on the side is a bodega setup as well.
All right, guys, we just pulled up here. I wanted to first off introduce something that me and Anthony are perfecting, and we're going to launch it officially this week. If you guys want to get like a introduction to this, we're going to link it in the description below. I'm also going to highlight the link here in this live stream. We're going to be introducing a members only club. We kind of previewed this last week on his channel, where we're going to be offering member services to a variety of different things here in Playas de Tijuana, as well as cross-border connect. It's going to be like your cross-border connection for anything and everything that you can imagine. Right now, we're going to be doing a free soft launch to this. And like I said, I'm going to talk with them. We're going to have a business meeting over this week to perfect the final how we're going to operate this on a weekly, daily, and timely basis. So yeah, jump in.
Yeah, and this group mainly is going to be for like-minded people to share connections, right, and share know the ins and outs of Tijuana, and just have like-minded people, right? So if you are planning to live in Tijuana, you might as well connect with other people that are like-minded like you living in Tijuana, and then just leverage their connections so you can then get things done the way you want to get done, because those that have been here before you already have the experiences. You can just leverage that and be able to accomplish the things you want to get done here. And then we can do meetups, make trips. It's gonna be awesome.
We're gonna be doing meetups, and then also you don't necessarily have to live down here if you're based in like the Orange County or LA area, or even the San Diego area specifically. This is going to be a group that you're going to want to join, simply because it's going to have cross-border connections for various things like car repairs, body shop connections. And it's not just a Google search. These are people that we personally know, so we've already vetted their work quality and stuff like that. And it's much more past that too. We're going to be offering coupons and stuff and discounts to some of the members that if you're a member, you're going to get exclusive coupons and discounts and deductions from some of the companies that we're going to be flagshipping down here in Tijuana beaches, and down more in the urban center of Tijuana, where we're going to be offering all sorts of different things. So make sure you check it out. Like I said, we're not going to be charging for this initially. It's going to kind of be a soft launch, and then we're going to kind of move into
subscription model. Once we get at least 15 to 20 members, then that's when the value add multiplies. And
exactly.
That makes sense. But if you come in early, great. You can enjoy the benefits of the group while we have it. But once you get to 15, 20 people, we'll definitely make the request, and then you have the choice to decide to stay or not. But obviously, it will make a lot more sense if you are living in Tijuana to connect with like-minded people, so then you can really just live a great life and enjoy yourself out here.
Exactly. We might even open up the door when we do more of a cross-border connection, where we might even offer some type of revenue sharing to members that are part of the group, as well as businesses locally here in Tijuana. So it's a value add. Yeah. We're going to be walking around today. A lot of people have been reaching out on specific stuff. I mean, all sorts of specific stuff, but we're going to go and we're going to take a tour around the neighborhood. Our broker today, we were supposed to go see these condos today, but long story short, he was unable to meet us today. So we're going to probably run that into next week or the following week. So we're going to be walking around, and we're going to give you a real cost breakdown of the living costs here in Tijuana beaches and the broader Rosarito, Tijuana areas. We have a list of items that we're going to cover, as well as the cost comparison just over the border into San Diego. The San Diego prices are pretty much in line with all of Southern California. San Diego tends to be a little bit cheaper on some stuff, single family resident homes, but we have like a base list of stuff. So we're going to take a cruise here, take a walk, and we're going to kind of break down some of these costs. That way you guys have an actual idea of kind of getting out of that Southern California matrix paradigm that so many people are trapped in. So let's go. All right, guys, let's break down the list. And we're going to, and this list is not exactly accurate. So me and Anthony, having a boots on the ground real estate company down here, as well as across the border in San Diego, we actually have firsthand experience of the price dynamics that people are actually searching for. So I think the first thing that people are most concerned when they move down or thinking about moving abroad into Playas de Tijuana beaches is the cost for rentals. Okay, the cost of rentals, we covered this building the other day. It varies, okay? It's not a specific number, but for the cost purposes of this video, a 1-bedroom or studio apartment in San Diego is between about $2,500 and $3,300. Now you might be able to find a place for like $1,900 or $2,100. It's going to be incredibly small. So we're
definitely
thinking
not
of
near the beach.
Definitely not near the beach.
You will not get that type of pricing near the beach.
Exactly. So that the price for a studio apartment in 1-bedroom in San Diego is going to cost you about $2,100 upwards from there. I mean, you can go up to over $4,000 depending on what kind of 1-bedroom you got. But it's not going to be big, okay? It's going to be about between under 500 square feet to about, let's give or take, 8 to 900 square feet. Like I said, you might find one for 1,200 square feet. That's going to run you well over $3,800 in downtown San Diego. What do we got prices down here in Tijuana beaches? What does it say in there?
TJ, if we're right now where I'm seeing, if we're talking about TJ, Tijuana and the beaches, remember the ones we shared with you guys last time? There was 2 units, 750, and the other one was, I think it was 750, and the other was 7.
I think it was one was 650,
yeah,
right?
But either way, those 2 are gone. Like,
They're
you
gone.
see what happened? I think it was less than a month, and the owner just shared with me that those 2 units have been rented out ASAP. And maybe we have something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah. So people are reaching out on both the channels to find that. And those were 2 bedrooms. So a 1-bedroom,
2-bedroom,
a 1-bedroom in Tijuana beaches. Like I said, I pay $500. You can go up to,
I would say $750.
$750. There are a few that are around the $1,000, $1,100 range. Those are going to be in some of these tower communities.
Upscale.
Upscales.
Ones.
You can even go as high as $1,300, $1,400 if you get down into Chapultepec, which is near the golf course. Yeah. So it really, like, it's just like anywhere in San Diego. I mean, I pay $500 for a studio. I have a panoramic ocean view. We did a tour about, I think it was 2 or 3 live streams back. So like anywhere, it's going to vary, but it's going to be, it's going to be a fifth to a third of the price, even if you go and compare the best to the worst in San Diego, like the best in Tijuana beaches to the worst in San Diego. What do we got down there for a 2-bedroom? What is it saying?
Actually, on this list is only showing a 3-bedroom.
3-bedroom? We can jump to a 3-bedroom.
But 3-bedroom, if we're talking about San Diego, we're looking at $5,200.
You
city center.
So we're looking at city center. You can go a little bit. If you go outside of San Diego, I think we could probably find a couple 2-bedrooms around the low end, about 24, 25. Now again, guys, these are going to be sticks and bricks.
Sounds like
walls.
Mortgage payments.
Yeah,
but they're not.
So like you're going to knock on the wall, guys, and you're going to hear your neighbor type stuff. I mean, we're not talking about for 24, 2,500 for a 2-bedroom in San Diego. You're not getting a nice spot. You're going to be in some of the riffraff areas. You're going to be, not in a super nice area. What do we think for a 2-bedroom? Is your a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom?
It's a 3-bedroom, and you can rent. I only use 2 of it. The landlord has the bottom one for himself, but he wants to also rent that to me. But if I were to do it all inclusive, all in together, actually my neighbor is up for rent. I don't know if you saw the sign earlier.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 1,500 to 3 bedrooms in my area. That neighborhood's anywhere between 1,500 to 1,700.
All right, so you're literally looking at $1,000 less. You're getting an extra room. I would say for a 2-bedroom down here on the water, okay? And this is the one let's stop here and showcase this, because that was the one we were supposed to see today. Like I said, we're going to have another. The water's right over there, guys. Literally on these are ocean front. These are, I believe he said they were 1,100, which sounds about right. You're off Pacifico Street.
Pacifico, it means this is the oceanfront street. This is the street that's right next to the ocean.
So yeah, for 1,100, you're going to be right on the water in a tower community, okay? So he's got about 12 of those in there. Here's another one for rent right here.
This is for rent.
Dude,
I didn't want to interrupt.
what's good?
Oh, okay.
That's my boy from the gym.
It's a commercial property as well. And then I rent up here, and then the lady who owns the property, she rents at the top. But downstairs is like a bodega setup, and then on the side is a bodega setup as well. And as you can see, it's real chill out here. I want to say the rent for the bottom is $2,500 or
$2,500. Okay.
Please don't quote me on this.
Okay.
Yes, you can contact.
So that's going to be a commercial down here. So this is one of those split units. And guys, he is right on the water. I don't think you can like literally. I mean, he's looking at the ocean right here. He could throw a tennis ball with no effort, and it would be literally, that's where the beach is, right there.
And look at the size of his balcony.
And look at the size of this balcony, right? Guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, he's got a probably 1,000 feet.
Just to show you.
I would say this is about 1,000 feet almost.
You can't you can't get this in the U.S. for the price you pay. Let's shock us, shock the audience. How much you doing a month a rent here?
1,700.
He's doing 1,700, guys, and he's got a wrap around.
2-bedroom.
So he's got a 2-bedroom. So like I said, this is going to be on the higher tier. You can find one a lot cheaper. But again, this is a big spot, guys. This is probably, I don't know if I had to guess, would you say 12 to 1,500 feet accurate?
This is a castle.
So a 12 to 1,500 feet. Look at his balcony. It wraps all the way down there. That's going to be the size of a house. That's going to be the size of a house for about $800 to $1 million, just 30 minutes that way, guys. So just kind of keep in mind of the price right down here. He's right across from the water. The only thing he's got right here is a private residence. He can see over it, and he's paying literally a fourth of what you would pay on a mortgage for a smaller place on that side of the border. So 12 to 1,500 square feet. The balcony alone is probably, I mean, it's huge, guys. You guys see what I'm saying here. So we got a commercial building underneath. Like I said, it's a bodega rental. It's not for rent. He thinks it's around $2,500. So people know, we're down here on the south side of Tijuana beaches. So just keep in mind that this is going to be a lot more quiet. Yeah, you're away from the riffraffy traffic. You're not going to get any of that. There's not really a lot of traffic down here. All that traffic kind of empties out before it reaches down to the south side of Playa de Tijuana. So just kind of keep that down. This is going to be a lot more quiet. I live on the other side, and I can already tell you that the sound down here, it feels a lot more quaint. If I had to do it again, or when I move, I might try to relocate down to this area just because of the sound. What do we got on that list now? I think we covered 1 and 2 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms, I told you guys, a 1,400. Yeah. He's paying 1,400, guys, and he's right on the water. In San Diego, for a 3-bedroom house or a 3-bedroom apartment, you're looking at $4,500 up. You might be able to find a place for $3,200, $3,300. They're going to be dilapidated shitholes. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They're going to be thin walls. You're going to be in a bad area. You're not going to be in some great, amazing area. If you want that, you're going to have to go to 4,000 and up if you want to get a house or anything like that. So it's basically about 1/5 to 1/6 the price, upwards to 1/3 of the price, depending on obviously the caliber of place you want to rent. Like I said, this is a gated community. We're going to see this when he's got 12 of them in there. And on top of that, you got a security guard right there. So nobody's just walking in. And Anthony, I know the price on that building right there.
I don't. But these two are neighbors. Yeah. And they both have the same oceanfront view.
Oceanfront view.
But completely different architecture.
Exactly.
With the white building, the high ceiling.
I like that one better.
Much different design.
Those are, yep.
I don't know what to say about this one. I don't know the name of the architecture for that. Yeah. But I do say the white one.
Those are 1,100 over there.
Then the ones facing the streets it should be even cheaper.
They have 2 and 3 bedrooms starting at a little over 1,000. They're all ocean view, actually. If you look, they're actually all. So this that's the front side of it, and then they all
connects all the way to the back. Wow.
Yep. So the ones with peekaboo views, you can get 3 bedrooms for 1,100. If you want a direct ocean view on some of the higher levels, or about
modernized, they clean
absolutely
it up.
Yeah. I mean, they clean a lot of these up. That house right there would probably rent, if I had to guess, for probably 1,100 or 1,200. I think if it's a 2-3 bedroom, I think that's fair. It might be 1,400. Yeah. But like I said, if they sit on the market for a while,
fix it up, 2-car garage.
Yeah, if they sit on the market, guys, you can always offer less. Like I said, I found my place that I rented for 1,200. It's on Facebook Marketplace now for 1,050. So the prices do. If nobody rents them, then you're welcome to offer less.
Look at the size.
All right, guys, he found another compound. So this is what he says when he sees compound. That right there. Now that is probably, if I had to guess,
6-7 bedrooms.
Yeah, 6-7 bedrooms. I mean, you probably got 2 or 3 on one level. You get, looks like you got a guest suite on the other.
Gate on that
private gate.
There's a garage right over here. It cuts all the way down to here. Look how deep it cuts.
Yeah, no, it's a big property.
And then it cuts all the way down.
It looks like it even has a little casita on the bottom. It looks like it's you don't see it from here because it's behind that wall. But yeah, this is a cool little area, guys. Like I said, it's kind of off the main drag. Once you get down here, there's not a lot of shopping, so you kind of bypass that ongoing traffic of the people commuting from Tijuana and you know, coming to Playas de Tijuana to work. So you don't really get a lot of that traffic because we're kind of on these are mostly all residents once you get down to the south side walk area right here.
Yeah, south side. And some of these homes, the government, the code, they're only allowed to divide it into 6 units.
Okay.
So when you see a big building, the most you'll see is divided into six units.
Okay. Well, I definitely see that. I definitely can see that. Yeah.
A lot of that.
Because other than these ones right on the water, all these are smaller properties. They're not like massive apartment complexes. When you get to my side of town, on the other side of town, you get 9, 10, 12, 15 units. This is totally the opposite. You got basically these large structures right here, right on the water, which are probably, you know, zoned a little bit differently because they're oceanfront. But these are all small units. Like even this apartment complex here, it's a bit older. It's right on the water. It's only got about less than 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's got exactly 6. So
yeah, 6.
Same with over there.
And this is this road here. The white condos and then the brown condos, they share this street here.
Yeah.
And you can actually exit from the white condo through this door here.
Yeah.
It takes you down the access way to the beach.
I really like that white building. I think it's a great price point for $1,100 for a 2-bedroom.
High ceiling corner views.
Yeah, it's a nice spot.
Yeah.
This one right here, we'll have to see what they look like interior. It kind of looks a bit older, but you know, not necessarily a bad thing if the price is right. But I think he said those were about $1,100 too. So we'll have to see the price comparison.
Yeah. This feels more cozy.
It feels more cozy. It feels a little newer as well. So we're going to take a right here. We're going to break down a couple more price points for you. What do we got on the list? So what do you think if we were to go to McDonald's by ourselves? And that looks like something you get in Imperial Beach, that little house right there. That's an American style right there. Wouldn't you say, Anthony? I mean, you don't really see too many of those. It looks like an American house.
These older homes here.
It's like American style right there.
They just kind of, it's a California plate, bro.
Yeah, California plate. So, if I were to go to Carl's Jr. or McDonald's,
fast food, right? If we're talking about fast food, we're looking at, you know, being in San Diego, it's probably going to be 2 people,
$16.
Yeah, 2 people's gonna run you $25 and up.
And that's if you get the value menu, guys. If me and him go to lunch at Carl's Jr. in San Diego, we're looking at about $32. You know, I'm gonna want a bacon burger. He's gonna want, you know, a double, you know, a double. So yeah, I mean, if you're down here, I saw something advertised on a sign for Carl's Jr. It was a medium fry, a single patty burger with cheese, and a drink for 109 pesos, which is a little over $5. So, you know, that's the breakdown. You know, obviously I've gone to Carl's Jr. down here and spent, you know, $14, $15, $16 too if I get a milkshake, but you guys get the idea. The price is about half even for the American foods. Now, if me and him were to go get a
portions might be bigger here.
Yeah,
the Mexicans, they like to eat.
They like to eat, guys. And then also with KFC, I want to throw in KFC because I do go with my girl to KFC kind of, I wouldn't say often, maybe once a month. You can get like a bucket of chicken, right, for 12 pieces. We've even gone and got a 12-piece one time. Two large sides and a biscuit. You're looking at $22. You're looking at $22. That on the U.S. side is about 40. Right? Yeah, a bucket of 12 chicken, two big sides, 6 biscuits for like between like $22 and $25. If you go on Wednesday, they got a deal. You literally can be out the door for $18 with I think it's a 10
about
piece.
400 pesos.
Yeah,
a little bit between 400 and 450.
That on the U.S. what I just mentioned is going to be between $32 and $47. Anywhere in the U.S. Okay, that's not San Diego. It's going to be up to $52 because I've looked at the prices. You know, I've actually looked at the prices. I came into this video prepared. So let's talk about some stuff, I guess, that are more expensive. Let's think of this for a second, because there are things down here that are more, anything that is going to be imported, you're going to pay a premium. Okay. If you start buying Nike shoes down here, you start buying
branded.
Yeah. If you start buying soy milk, you know, or maybe some of this oat milk and stuff, some of these vegan options and stuff, you're going to pay a premium. Not everything is cheaper down here. And the locals are willing to pay more for some of these items because they don't have a domestic version.
If the locals that cannot cross, right? Because for example, women's makeup, Sephora, right? I'm sure you heard of Sephora, right? Mm-hmm. So my girl goes to Sephora here, and the Sephora stuff is the same stuff that they have in the U.S., but over here it costs more, right? Mm-hmm. Because I don't know, I guess there's an import tax for Mexicans to buy here. So sometimes I would just help her get some stuff over there, or I order it online and have it shipped to my San Diego address, and then across the border, pick it up and just drive it right across.
And they do have some different options too. My girl goes to a place called Dax. So Dax is a kind of a Mexican branding, and they actually have some stuff that you can get there. She gets some French lotions and some you know, different items that they don't have in the U.S. there that are actually cheaper because she's looked at them on Amazon. Some of them they obviously have in the U.S. too. So it just depends. Another thing that people might wonder is like beer prices and wine prices. I know you're not a big drinker. I like drinking occasionally some wine. So what I noticed here, especially at Costco, is the wines from Italy, Spain, and other European countries, much cheaper, guys. In some cases, 35% cheaper. Same with beer,
It's a little bit older, is for rent.
Yeah, this is rent. This is an older spot.
Very cheap.
That's going to be cheap, guys. It's going to be about $300 a month.
That's like the 700.
I think
700.
If it's 100 bedroom, I think it's probably 300, bro.
Yeah, it could be less.
Could be less.
I think right over here is another access way to the beach.
Oh, this place is nice. Is that a...
That I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it looks like a commercial building of some sort. I'm going to swing you around here.
I think it might be... I don't know. It looks like in a future office.
Yeah, that looks some type of... I think somebody was asking me about office space. Commercial office space. I've seen them as low as $300, guys.
Yeah, I've
for
seen
nice spots.
Yeah, it's a co-working space for
spots.
$300.
Exactly.
So you have a mini office.
Yep.
Bro, I think that's good. And you share the internet and everything's included.
Everything's included. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of even getting more into the south side. I'd say there's probably about
apartments here too.
I'd say there's probably about maybe 2.5 miles left. California plates. So there's probably only about 2.5 more miles south until Playas de Tijuana runs into the canyon right there.
There's a tunnel.
Yeah, I want to go. We'll go do it. We'll show you the ocean view here.
And I think this left here and the right here, these two neighborhoods are dead ends.
Dead ends? Okay, good to know.
So I never personally walked down these left side and right side. These two streets. Actually, the dead ends.
Yeah, you're really going down to the far end right there.
That actually goes down further. This is already done here.
Yeah, this is the one dead end. Right here. So we're pretty much here, guys. I mean, we've literally walked all the way down. Let's go show you a peekaboo ocean view here. He brought his dog. Toby's chilling. So public access here. You can park. Free parking, it looks like. People out enjoying the beach.
So they're constructing. Yeah.
We're going to continue down here, guys. We are heading even more south.
So this,
I don't know what that is,
like
man.
I said, I think it could be the $300 per month office space.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody in there.
Because it doesn't look like
Look at this, guys. It's a very interesting...
It looks more commercial to me.
It looks vacant. It doesn't look like there's anybody in it.
No, it's not done yet.
Oh, it's not done?
No.
So looks like they got solar on top, and I don't know if anybody lives down here.
I think it's going to be for commercial. The way it's set up, the way it's designed, you have the sun blazing in. It doesn't.
It doesn't feel
like you want to live somewhere where the sun. You have to put some blinders up. I think it's the way it's set up is so modern. It looks like a commercial building for, like you said before earlier, that you can rent office spaces for $300 a month or maybe $250 per month. You have a nice little cubicle space. You can take your client, run a meeting.
Yeah.
Right. Or if you work online, there you go. You just get on the computer.
It might be one of those you join too, where you just whenever you come in, you just sign up online and come in for
or you rent
$100 a month. Who knows how cheap it is?
Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got private parking there, but yeah, we'll find out more about this as it finishes construction. This is a very interesting
huge
property. Yeah, it's a very large property.
All the way to that corner.
Yeah.
This whole thing is.
It definitely doesn't look like residential.
And the architecture is very solar, all solar.
Solar, yeah. They got solar on top on the roof too.
Whoever built this is pretty smart. They're just trying to leverage the solar.
Yeah, definitely not a residential. I don't think it's just too. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. It looks definitely like a commercial building of some sort.
This is a separate one.
Yeah. That's a separate building, yeah.
It still looks commercial to me.
Right. So we're heading down here even more south. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever been this far south here.
This is new to me too.
Okay.
I did see this on some type of marketing post that they put not too long ago. So this unit here, there's 6 units available to rent. Actually, you can see the workers are here.
Oh, 6 units available? Okay. Oh yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, these are just new. I think there may be 900 or so. What happens is sometimes they have these units, these big ones. I told you they can only build 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Yeah, those are actually pretty new. I would say those are probably around the $1,000 mark.
These are new.
If they're 2-bedroom, you're looking at about 1,100 or 1,200. So you got private parking. It looks like
that guy lives there, or if he's a worker.
Yeah, I like that one.
Hola. ¿Habla inglés un poco, no? No. Oh, ¿tú eres el dueño de ese edificio o para rentar, no? Oh, casi, ¿cuál es el precio renta? $1,200. Okay, gracias. It's about. No, he's not the owner here, but it's about $1,200 per month.
$1,200, yeah.
Yeah, 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
So yeah, guys, that's another part about this group we're going to be doing. We're going to be connecting with people that have listings down here because our pricing's pretty spot on. If you've noticed, we get these prices pretty accurate here.
These are new.
These are brand new as well, yeah.
They're up for grabs.
These are for sale.
For sale.
Yeah, these are for sale, guys. Right across the street.
You can get an idea what it's going to look like the way it's built, designed. It's a modern architecture, and if you guys remember the last content that we did not too long ago, we were in a very high-end area up on the cliffs of Playa de Tijuana. Here we're now on the beach side of Playa de
Tijuana.
South side, the local area, and this is where you'll see. So these are new construction, but you're not going to have that same price tag as the ones that we saw on the cliff.
Because you're on the beach. These are going to be more.
With your real estate experience, Chadwick, what do you think? Like
I would say, I would say those right there, if they're 3 bedrooms.
If they're asking $3,000 to rent or $2,500, $2,800?
I would say those are probably around $300,000. Yeah, I would say US $300,000 if they're 3 bedrooms. Simply because if you get off the water, they drop considerably. Even if you have an ocean view, I've noticed in Mexico, which in the US it's kind of different. Like if you have a nice panoramic view in the ocean, ocean view, you could actually potentially get more, but. You get an ocean view right there. I would just be worried about the construction on this side.
If they decide to build this up.
Yeah, this might be government property though. I'm not sure because it does kind of look like an interesting zoning they have here. But I would say, if I had to guess here, there's a number on there. Maybe if somebody wants to let me know, I would guess those are around the 300, a little over 300,000 US, just based on the size, the structure, the materials, the proximity right across the street from the ocean. That would be my best guess on there.
You think this is a townhome style?
Yeah, that's a townhome.
Because you park the car underneath and you kind of go up.
Yeah. And guys, here with townhomes, I've never been a fan of townhomes ever in my life, but down here, I would actually be fine with one. And the reason is because it's solid concrete in between your neighbor. This is not an area where you're going to you're not going to hear your neighbor next door doing anything. Like you're not going to hear his dishes banging around. A lot of time when you have shared walls, here are the composite materials, the cement they use and things like that. You're not going to hear noise from the people next door. It's going to be very soundproof. So, I mean, I would be maybe open to something like this. Maybe not particular this actual property here, but you get my drifts. I mean, the homes down here are made, in my opinion, a lot better. I mean, hell, Anthony, when you go into downtown Tijuana, you see almost 100-year homes that are on the side of a mountain that have no chance of moving. It's because they use cement, they use block, they use
materials that are native to Mexico.
What do you think this rent will be?
Rental for something
once
like
done,
that, I would probably say they'll probably try to get they would, if it's a 3-bedroom, they're going to probably try to get to between 28 and 3,000. They're not going to get it. No. What it would really rent for, probably around the 2,000 range, 2,000? I think. If it's a 3-bedroom, if it's only a 2-bedroom, you're probably looking at about 15 to 17, I would guess. Typically when they build these new properties, they do the same thing in the US. They try to get more than they're actually worth. So what will they try to rent it for, and actually what would actually rent for? Yeah. Probably closer to Anthony's number, I would say. Probably maybe a $1,600 level. They'll try to get more, but you know, this isn't a gated neighborhood. I mean, you're gated right here, but as you see, the property next to it's quite old. You're kind of on a residential street here, so
street corner, 4
yeah,
units.
It's not the best location. I'm gonna be honest. I like your place a little bit better than this because when you get down to the more the south side, this is going to be less expats. This is going to be kind of an area. It looks like they're doing some type of regentrification type thing. These look like a lot of locals. Now, I knew a local Mexican that lived down on this side away from the beach, and she said she was paying $200 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. Now,
I don't know
again, it wasn't that bad of a place. It was something similar to that. I mean, it's just older. You know, it's just more of, you know, some Americans, when we come down here, you're going to prefer to have, oh, wow, that's got, what is that? Some type of tennis court or something they're building? It looks like it's not finished, but it might be a park. It's like a tennis court of some sort.
¿Es un parque? ¿Aquí es el parque? ¿No? ¿O un lugar recreación? Oh, ¿es casa? Es casa. Oh, okay. ¿Dónde está casa? Aquí. Sí. Oh, una o es compartir?
He's talking to her real quick. We try to get some prices. That way you give you guys some knowledge and some base downs of kind of like the area. Like I said, you know, the prices vary like anywhere. The best part about what we do here, guys, is we actually have a boots on the ground operation. So a lot of these pricing, you're not going to get online because you're not going to be online. That's why if you contact us or maybe consider joining the members group that we have the boots on the ground operation, which is the only place you're going to find this stuff because they just don't advertise. What'd she say?
It's a compound.
That's one home?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's a massive home.
Oh, wow. So that's just a massive house over there.
They have their own, there's a tennis court here. I think there's another tennis court.
This thing's massive. Wow. What a massive house. Jeez, man.
Thing is one person.
That's like probably if you had to delegate that into separate parcels, guys. Look at that dog, man. Wow, what a beautiful dog.
Yeah, and look at the two. And all
that's
down to that end, that corner.
That's probably
to that corner, and then
that's probably 15 to 16 parcels. They could build an entire residential in this in this property here. So this is massive. I mean, this is a massive property. That's a beautiful German Shepherd of some sort. I've never seen a coat like that. Look at that coat, man.
Short coat.
Yeah.
You got nice grooming.
Yeah. That's his property. Don't go messing around there, guys. That dog will tear you up. So we're walking back again here. We're going to check this part out. So, guys, the more we walk south, the more it feels like we're not even in Tijuana beaches, but not in a bad way. This is a very private area down here. I'm going to be honest. I can't say I've been this far into it. I think maybe next week we might, if we don't do a property tour, me and Anthony might try to walk all the way down to the very tip to try to give you guys an idea exactly how far these residentials and these neighborhoods go. So, but we're definitely coming into like the back, the very far south area. A lot of dogs here. Everybody's got a dog. Yeah. So, but yeah, we might
keep going that way. That'd be another access way down, but we could turn around and just head start to the back.
Yeah, we're gonna head
down
back.
There,
yeah,
it's just another.
And I think maybe the next couple weeks, I think maybe what we do is we shoot down that way, and then maybe go to the interior for people that are looking for.
Across the street.
Across the street, yeah. Those are going to be where there's really affordable rents come in for people that are interested. We like to cater to everybody, so.
There's a lot of new construction, and that's
different price points. All right, guys, I think that'll wrap it up here. We'll head back and catch you guys in the next live. Thanks for watching.